Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, BB Academy of Commerce and Business Studies. I am Dr. Vijayagiri Bhikshapati, Head Department of Commerce, SRR Government Arts and Science College, Karimnagar, Telangana, India. My email address is bvijayagiri@gmail.com. I am going to deliver a lecture on correlation. It is the part and parcel of the business statistics for BCom second year, third semester students of Telangana, all universities. Yeah. So going to the topic, what is correlation? As we know in the common parlance, relation means having some contact, some kind of what we call is factors associating with the two variables is called relation or and when in the statistical sense we use the statistical sense, correlation is a statistical technique used to determine the degree to which two variables are related. So here, what is the statistical technique? Correlation is a technique which is used to determine the degrees the degrees okay. So yeah, it is to determine the degrees to which the two variables are related. Two variables. So hence we need two variables for the purpose of calculating correlation. Okay, it is also called the linear correlation or so it means it is mentioned that linear correlation means there is a non-linear correlation also exists in the theory. Okay, or measures the strength of the linear relationship between paired x and y quantitative values in a sample. So why we use the word sample? Because we know, as we learned, that there are population, there is a population in which there are different type of samples. So here why we are taking the sample? Because we cannot take the full data every time, hence it is a sample. So it is the relation between the sample and the population is interchangeable. We can often see the relation between two variables constructing a scatter plot. Even the correlation may be calculated by using the R, that is the linear correlation coefficient method. It is one of the method, and also the plot, scattered diagram we call it. Okay, see scattered diagram. So hence there are two methods we can understand. One is called coefficient. One is called coefficient. Another one is called the graph, that is called scatter plot. So coefficient is here, it is called. So we'll deal in the next slide properly. Okay, what are the methods available for correlations. So there are different concepts as linear and non-linear. Linear versus non-linear. Linear means the relation between two variables always relation between two variables. Say it is I want to draw a graph with the x-axis and y-axis, y and x-axis. Then suppose the sales of the organization, sales you call it, you think that it is a straight line. It is a straight line. So linear means the straight line. What is the behavior? It is not in the flatter way, not in the straight line way. It is inclined, means growing mode. Growing mode in a straight line way. It is called the linear method. Whereas non-linear is, this is what, maybe this one. Okay, so even opposite direction we can write in this way also. It is non-linear, means not having any perfect linear or a behavior. So it has non-linearness. It may be a curve, it may be a flexible kind of picture. So this is regarding the linear and non-linear correlation. Whereas as per the correlation coefficient part, we only calculate linear type of correlations only, linear type only. Now for the non-linear purpose, we are not touching that one. Okay, so next one is one more criteria for mentioning about the correlation is positive versus negative. Positive correlation and negative correlation means the relation between x variable and y variable is opposite direction. If x is in this way, y is in this way. This is called positive correlation and negative correlation. Okay, then coming to the simple, multiple and partial. Simple correlation is tested between x and y. This is called bivariate. Bivariate. Bi means to variate. Bivariate correlation analysis. Then this is called multivariate. Multivariate correlation analysis. Okay, so with regarding to these are simple and multiple. Okay, simple and multiple. Okay, so here we are talking about the simple and multiple. Multiple correlation. So in which there are x, y, z, like this it goes. So there are various factors for happening something. So is there any relation between these three? So more than two is called multiple. Okay, 3, 4, 5 like that. But for that one we need some kind of machines, not human kind of people can do, because complex calculations are required. So formula goes in from number of pages. Hence, we need a computer and electronic gadget to calculate multiple correlations. Whereas, what is partial correlation? Partial correlation in the it is just like a regression, where is there any, suppose A and B are having correlation, B and A also have correlation, but say example C is a third variable which is having impact of these two. So A and B also having correlation, and B and A, B, C, A, C and B, C also have correlation. So to identify what kind of level it is having, the to some extent only, it is called partial correlation. Okay. Then coming to the one more important point, correlations having based on spurious relations. Spurious means combining non-related items, combining or linking non-related related items or variables. So this is called nonsense. So there is no logic at all. Suppose I am taking a class, it has an impact on raining, since it is a rainy season. Impact on my class is having impact on rains. It is a nonsense correlation. So these two are independent. Okay, spurious or nonsense means the variables x and y are completely independent. You cannot measure. Of course, luckily, the because it is only a mathematics, calculations may give some result, but the observer or the researcher must take into consideration that first, by what we called conceptually, he or she must establish the relationship between the variables, then only go for calculations. This is what with regarding to the types of methods of correlations. Then coming to the what are the methods of calculations, methods of studying correlation. Okay, so what are the methods are available now for doing correlation? There are two kinds of basically two kinds. One is graphic methods, another one is mathematical. So according to the graphic one, we just picturize the phenomena with these two. One is scatter diagram, another one is correlation graph. Picturization, it is picturization. Okay, so with this, suppose I'll draw a small human, and I'll write one more in this way, but showing a bigger in the size. So this is what you can say, this it may be the boy or a child grown into this way. So it is picturizing, or he is the smaller one and he is the what we call senior person, bigger one. Okay, so with this is called picturization. So picturization helps to understand, to some extent, not exactly, to understand the behavior, whether it is growing in this way or in this decline stage. It is a down decline stage, xx. Suppose in the economics we call it as a demand demand curve must be in this way, otherwise the, so what we call is firm growth and the behavior of the demand curve depends on the so demand curve in this what we call inclining to our right side. So it is growing demand. So whereas if you write in this way, it is declining demand. Okay. So this is with regarding to picturization. Coming to mathematical model. There are models mathematical. One is called Carl Pearson method. This is very famous one. As earlier said, this person from X bar arithmetic mean, standard deviation, skewness of Carl Pearson skewness, and etc. Even correlation also is given a formula, and his name is in the prominent place in the statistics. The another person called Spearman rank. So he has given propounded a theory. So this is what based on the quantitatives. Whereas this is qualitative value, qualitative variables. Okay, so the first method is very perfect one. So it has to be calculated for the quantitative variables. For example, the age is there, it is a quantitative variable. The salary is there, quantitative variable. Marks are there, quantitative variable, because it is expressed in the numbers. Whereas coming to the Spearman ranks purpose, so judgmental judgment purpose, so it is very difficult without comparing someone. So if you want to praise some one girl, so whether she is beautiful or not, you must compare and say that, giving a rank to uh, her by comparing to other girl. So like that. So this is what number, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, like that. So these are, that's why we call it as the ranks. Rank is not the name, it is a Spearman propounded the ranks method. Okay. So another method is called concurrent deviations. So concurrent deviation method is a kind of using plus and minus symbols, that is each variable having the plus and minus symbols, and so that the behavior is calculated. So behavior, whether it is growing or declining, is calculated. Okay. Now coming to the statistical methods. Correlation coefficient, statistics showing the degree of relation between two variables. What is correlation coefficient? Statistic, it is a statistical value. Statistic, it is called statistic. Statistic is a value, a simplified or compressed single numbered value is called statistic, showing the degree of relation between two variables. So what are the variables? X and Y. Then coming to the mathematical methods of expressions. So mathematical, actually the coefficient of correlation means itself is the mathematical expression. So we are using the relative method. So relative method means it is expressed in a coefficient of correlation. So here in this, for the purpose of correlation of coefficient, we cannot consider the what we call graphic methods. Graphic methods are not considered. not considered, right? So here that's what the what are the mathematical models? Corley-Pearson model. Another method is Spearman-Ranks method. Another method is concurrent deviation method. Okay. Then we are going to learn about the scatter diagram. Scatter diagram. So what is scatter diagram? So how to plot it? What are the requirements for it? These are mentioned. The sample of paired x and y data is a random sample. So generally, to draw, what are the important points to be keep in mind? Data must be drawn. The sample must be drawn randomly. Then visual examination of the scattered plot must confirm that the points approximate a certain pattern. This is what knowing the behavior, whether it is in this way or it is in this way or it is opposite directions. X is, Y is opposite directions. So to identify the approximate points approximates a certain pattern. So to know the graphic method about the certain pattern, the outliers must be removed. Suppose some data is in this way, but one of the value exists here. So you simply, instead of considering this one, you just remove or eliminate, so that your pattern, majority of the pattern will go in this way, like that. Okay. So this is what two outliers must be removed if they are unknown to be errors. Some extent there are errors, and behaviorally you have to keep aside of these things. Okay. Then coming to the examples for scattered plots. So I have borrowed from these graphs from other textbooks and some internet material. So this is with regarding the x and y variables, showing in what way. So in this scattered method, anyway, the by seeing is this, the behavior is in this way. You can understand that you can extrapolate the data, not exactly combining, but approximately going through all the data, so that its behavior is found. So this is called positive correlation. Positive correlation. So this is how much is positive correlation? It is correlation Corley-Pearson method 0.8. Suppose if it is very near to 100%, 0.99 like that, so it shows in this way. Little bit difference of the zigzag of the items, but more or less it is near to single line. Where it is completely 100% r is equal to positive 1, then exactly a singular line. All variables are showing in the singular line. I think it is understood. So the scattered plot can be understood if it is 80% to positive relation, shows in this way, 99% positive relation shows in this way, whereas 100% it is in the single line and positive behavior. Okay, so whereas the same is shown in for the negative. Negative means, so always gives with the minus one, minus. minus 0.7. So this is 70% in the negative way. 70%. So negative way means behavior in this way, declining mode. Okay, this is 70%, this is 96%. So some kind of scatterness like this, zigzag, but the pattern behavior is going decline, whereas this is 100% minus negative 100%. So means the single line, like straight line, single line to downfall. Okay, whereas seeing these two, you can identify that. So it is r is equal to 0, because you cannot draw a certain pattern behavior, because the x and y, the values are scattered in such a way that you cannot draw a single line. So this behavior shows that the x and y are not at all having any relation. So you call it as a zero relation. Okay. Then as we said, linear versus non-linear. What is non-linear? So it is shown, for example, 0.08. It is for x and y. So non-linear. To some extent it is grown like this and downfall. It happens. Non-linear also there. It is not a straight line. Okay, curve, the circle, the arc, etc. It comes to. Then this is with regarding to the scattered plot. Then coming to the correlation graphic. Correlation graphic is nothing that correlation is measured using the line graphs. So this is called line graphs. Line graph. So as I said, so sales, say this is the sales line, S to S. I am writing S to S means the sales line. Then when you are generating revenue means sales are the revenue, R, we can call it as R line. Then P, profit line. So it is maybe in consonance with the sales, but it has its own way of going. So this is shown with the help of two line curves, lines. So it is called correlation graph. Okay, by seeing this you can identify the correlation. So I have shown the black one is one, the green one is another. So these two, whether these two are having any correlation, you can say relation maybe exist, but very less, because it is showing the flatterness, whereas it is declined to some extent and slowly increased or rose. Okay, this is little bit sharp rose in the behavior. Okay, so this is with regarding to correlation graph, etc. So far we have learned the what is correlation, and this is what types of methods, the methods of types of methods, and the methods may be called graphic methods and mathematical methods. So graphic methods having two types. One is scatter diagram or scattered plotting diagram. The next one is correlation graph. Okay, so what about the mathematical models? Mathematical models are three. One is Carl Pearson method, another one is Spearman rank method, the third one is concurrent deviation method. So we are going to deal the correlation coefficient by Carl Pearson method in the next class. Thank you very much for patient hearing, and kindly what uh, kindly go through the website and use the textbook so that the concept may be understood well. Thank you one and all. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, VB Academy of Commerce and Business. Thank you one and all.